Just got the drone up. We're doing a little bit of graphics on the side of the road. Headed to the Napa Adelaide 500 V8 supercar race. And the 410 wing sprint cars are invited. We got an invitation. And I am in Australia. We are in Adelaide racing with the V8 supercars, the Adelaide 500. All right, so today we're running a full race program at the Speedway with the dirt sprint cars. We got some practice yesterday. You can go check those videos out. And yeah, it's a new day the racetrack, and you can hear they got race cars running. Oh, this is so cool. Late model. Oh, late model stock car. Yeah. No road race stuff though. Look at that cockpit. How sweet is that? At this Adelaide 500, we get the best of both worlds. We got racing, speedway, and like this is real life right here, okay? They got Porsche Carreras racing on the track, and Speedway is part of this whole event, you know, and it's been absolutely incredible. I can't help but think it's like, you know, anytime we hear this stuff, it's at the actual Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and some amazing cars are running laps. So to be like racing the dirt cars here, so pumped. How we doing? Super pumped just to be out here. I'm about to get my suit on, and I'm not exactly sure what the night entitles. I gotta get some GoPros on the car and get myself prepared for this evening's races at the dirt track in the city.
What a wonderful American accent you have, too, man. I did love that, Knowles. That was fantastic. You're right. Gary Fraser, we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so every time we get out on the track, the dirt working crew has been working on it. Looks like we got a little bit of a berm down here, and I don't think that's a bad thing. That's honestly going to help kind of look the things up. Okay, so everybody's getting out of the car. I guess I missed that memo. It's so hard to understand everybody because it's English, but their words are different, and I'm getting better at it, that's for sure.
Take your helmet off, just intro. So just jump out and stand on the right hand side. Please staying in, mate. You're through 2, you're going back out. This is just primary.
Gotta wave to the crowd. That's okay.
You'll push it back out.
Thomas Meserole. Buddy, wheel stands with the order of practice last night. What were that tonight?
Alright, so I got ready to go do warm-up, and it was just driver intro. It's been an amazing trip so far, but it's tough because there's a lot going on here, and it's all different than what I'm used to, so trying to pay attention, trying to be where I need to be, when I need to be there. But if you didn't know, your boy doesn't always know where he needs to be, so thanks to everybody I drive for, they're always trying to keep an eye out on T-Mez to make sure that I'm ready to go when I need to be, so I'm not talking to fans and whatnot, but there are so many people here. If you made your way to the racetrack, thank you so much. Making our sport great again. All right, so flight 1 is qualifying. It's time to get back in the car and this is pretty exciting. We got to qualify good because track position is going to be very important, as it always is in wing cars. But it took me a few races to realize this camera was shutting itself off right away. So we switch over to my second camera, the in-car shot, and we are qualifying. Qualifying's always tough because you got to hit your marks. You got to run the right line. And for me, I have to just not squeeze the pedal too hard. These are 900 horse motors, and we are racing on dirt, and so it's so easy to blow the tires off. And I get excited, and I push the gas down harder, and it blows the tires off. And I kind of did a good job of that here. I think it turned 9,200. Track was pretty slick, and I needed to really probably only turn it 8,800 to get a little bit better grip. All right, just got done with qualifying. We ended up 7th in our group. Man, it felt like I ripped a good lap, but it never sat down and like went down the backstretch. And I feel like that was the only little piece we were missing. It's the same for everybody, but qualifying is so important in the wing car, so I'm a little bummed out that we weren't a little better. I do believe we made the invert, so it might work out to my advantage, but you know, we're working on it. It's very almost non-wingish, so I haven't been helping Keith with setup. You know, we've been just talking about it. He's been kind of doing his thing and starting to feel like we could do some non-wing setups here, but all right, so special shout out to All Class Body Works and Gary Roger Motorsports and the Melbourne Performance Center. We also got Australian Scrap Batteries, and that is owned by Battery Stop. So big shout out to all the sponsors on the car. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, stagger and tires is just like most of the work on these things. So wheel offset is crucial on these cars. What I mean by wheel offset is where the center is placed on the wheel is super important. If the center is here, the car is going to be fairly free. If you continue to move the center to here, it's going to really plug this right rear into the ground. All right, so we start third in the third heat race, which isn't terrible. I feel like it's going to be on the bottom, but they're working it in hopes to bring the top in, I think. So, hey, thanks for watching Team STV down here in Adelaide, Australia. Living my best life. It's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Brett, and everybody involved for bringing me out. guys ruined our night. Not only did I get spun out and go to the back, I fucking jumped a start, got penalized 2 spots. We're starting 7th in the B, but they only take 2. So, even when you think you're a hero, it's all in your head, okay? I'm no hero. I make mistakes too, so the team's not mad at me. Thank you so much, guys. And hey, we'll come out of the B and see what we can do. Regardless, how epic is this? We are racing in front of a unique crowd, a bunch of GP people. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say GP. In America, the GP is the street races, okay, for as far as I know. It's not like I go to any races other than sprint car midget races, so I kept saying, you know, we were at the GP race because I thought Grand Prix meant racing through the streets, but down here it's the Adelaide 500 with the V8 supercars. That's the program. So Keith Giles is my crew chief, and he went on the road with Donnie Schott, so I've been learning a lot over here, and hopefully he's got this thing tuned in, because they only take 2 out of the B main, and we're starting 7th, so I'm going to get in the car, and we're going to see if we can sneak this thing into the big show. If not, we have one more day to do it, so we'll just have to make it happen tomorrow. Mistake in the heat race really cost us, but this race was an invitational race only. 40 of the best cars in Australia, and those guys were tough. I have an amazing episode for tomorrow. We make the show, we make the dash, and all the cameras work. Thank you so much for watching. Team STV, down here living my best life. Thanks to Brett and the crew. I'm out.